Hey tribe, welcome back to the Green Sage. This video will be your hidden blessings. What do you need to hear right now? If you've been following my channel for some time, you know that I've been traveling for work. I've actually been away from home traveling for 2 months now. Just shy of 2 months actually. And it's been a very hard process. It's been long and tedious, and there's been lots of bumps in the road, and several times I just wanted to throw in the towel, give up, and go home. But I kept pushing through because I knew that at the end there'd be some sort of treasures waiting for me. I kept getting that message from the universe, from spirit, that would be hidden blessings along this journey. And there were. I have met a couple of people that I would call soul tribe, that we just click on a soul level. And one of them I didn't even meet until my last day. So it's really cool how it all had to transpire and come together to lead me up to that point of meeting that person just before I was about to leave and go home. And so I was called to share that message with you all as well, that there may be things going on in your life that I'm getting the tingles as I say this, that seem tumultuous, that seem chaotic, that seem as though they're not working out in your favor. You're not receiving the outcome that you expected. But that all happens for a divine reason and a divine purpose. And if you can weather the storms and make it through, grow through whatever you are dealing with, there will be hidden blessings at the end that you will be able to unwrap and discover. So that's what this video will be about. Your hidden blessings. What do you need to hear right now? It will be a timeless video, so whenever you click on this, it will apply to you. You could watch it today and it might apply to one thing, or you could come back a month, a year from now even, watch it again, and it could be applying to something else. So timeless messages. Please especially use this when you're going through a hard phase and you are doubting, questioning, wondering if you're doing the right thing, if you're taking the right steps. Let these messages be your guide, be your comfort, okay? So let's get into it. We have 4 piles here. Pile 1 will be this communication card. Option 2 will be wish. Option 3 is courage. And option 4 is meditation. As usual, the timestamps will be listed in the description box. Cast your gaze over these piles and choose the pile or multiple piles that are speaking to you right now to receive messages about your hidden blessings and get information on what you need to hear right now to help you get through whatever it is that you're going through. I'm going to get started with pile 1, and I will see you at your selected piles. Hello, pile 1. If you chose this communication card, these will be your messages. It says, effective communication builds a deep bond grounded in common trust and understanding. Right away, as I was reading that, I was feeling relationship. So it could be romantic relationship, friendships that you're wondering about, or even within career. But what you're going through right now is helping you to build your communication skills, to help you strengthen your throat chakra, honestly. This blue here is giving me major throat chakra vibes. Maybe you are, actually, there was, on my 8/8 Lionsgate portal video, there was a pile there that talked about voice activation. Maybe if you watched that video, you chose that pile. If you did, know that this is just validation that you are on the right track and you chose the right pile again. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're experiencing right now, it's helping you to build your communication skills, helping you to strengthen that throat chakra so that you are able to communicate effectively, place boundaries where boundaries need to be placed, be tactful when you need to be tactful, be strong in your voice, in your conviction when you need to be. You might want to do some throat chakra meditations. There's plenty here on YouTube. But I'm also feeling that communication will be on its way to you soon. Maybe you're waiting to hear from someone, waiting for an acceptance letter, an offer letter. It could even be spiritual communication, guidance, especially with this owl here of your next steps, what you should be doing. Maybe you've been asking for a sign, asking for some sort of communication from spirit that I feel will be coming into you soon. And this is also saying, don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't be afraid to speak your truth, because there will be people, situations where your truth needs to be shared, and you can't be afraid to do that, because you being able to be vulnerable and open up and communicate whatever it is that you've been through, whatever it is that's on your heart, it's going to make the bond, first off, to yourself spiritually, but also with whomever you're speaking with, is going to deepen that bond. And it will, okay, spirit, I just was given the image of Harry Potter. I'm trying to remember which movie it was, but it's basically where Snape makes the unbreakable vow. And I feel like what Spirit's trying to tell me with that is that you being able to open up, be vulnerable, share your heart, or just share your truth in some matter, it's going to create bonds that will never be able to be broken, whether that's with another person, if this is in relation to other people, or it's even bonds within yourself of just strengthening your resolve and your character of who you are. So I've already pulled some oracle cards, and I'll finish off with a few more oracle cards at the end. But your first card out is clairaudience. That's your communication. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. That's your communication. You may be receiving, like I said, messages from spirit, right? From the universe to the answers that you're seeking. This could even be people around you. Like I said, if you're communicating with actual people around you, speaking up about something, they will be bringing you messages. The divine will have them deliver messages to you. Know that information is coming. That's the key takeaway, I feel like, in your messages. Know that communication is coming, that you won't always feel lost or like you don't have all the answers. Your next card out is Beloved One. Archangel Chamuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Oh, I love how all of this always lines up. Helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Definitely a relationship reading. Whether it's romantic or platonic, family. You're being helped and guided through that process. Communication will come. I feel like you're being called to just remain patient and to work on yourself right now. Work on your throat chakra. Strengthen that. You know, it could be too open where you maybe don't say things as tactfully as you should, or you're too blunt and it turns people off. Or it could be closed where you don't speak up enough for yourself. You'll have to apply it to your situation as it fits. But that's what you're going through right now. Your throat chakra is being healed. And that's why whatever it is that you are waiting on to happen, waiting on to come in, that's why it hasn't come in yet. Because you're still in this process of healing that throat chakra. But when it does, when whatever you're dealing with is done and over, know that the hidden blessings will be revealed to you. And I feel like it's an unbreakable bond with someone. Some spiritual soulmate that you maybe haven't even met yet. They may be on their way in to you soon. Your next card out is Grief 29. That 29 is my favorite number, first off. And that reduces to an 11. That tells me that you're beginning a new cycle. That whatever you're dealing with right now, you could be experiencing a lot of grief. But that grief is what has actually blocked your throat chakra. And that's what you are needing to heal at this moment. That's why you haven't received what it is that you're hoping for yet. Because you're still grieving, you're still mourning. And it's okay to do that. If you do not allow yourself to cry, please allow yourself to cry. That helps to relieve pent-up energies that are wanting to be shed. Crying is a great spiritual release. But back to the 11. That tells me that you're beginning a new cycle. And that new cycle is one where you're no longer feeling the grief, the pain of something that has hurt you in the past. And once you're able to let that go, then you're able to open up and build these unbreakable bonds. Whether that's, like I said, within romantic relationships or friendships, or even within a career. The grief card says, you are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal, but grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to healing is to walk through it. Losing a loved one is the ultimate heartbreak, but you also experience grief after breakups, job loss, and disappointments. Self-love and self-care are required. Ask for support. Be gentle with yourself. Goddess declaration, I am supported by my loved ones, those who are seen and those who are unseen. You're processing grief right now. And that's okay. We all have experience, right, that we need to grieve. But in processing this grief, the hidden blessing that you will receive is you connecting to a spiritual soulmate. You could have lost a spiritual soulmate, and that's why you are grieving as well. And if you did, I'm so sorry for your loss. but also know that you will receive a new spiritual soulmate in the physical form. Next, wow. Next card out is mending, 52. 52. It reduces to a 7. That tells me that you are, at this time, you're being called to really learn yourself on a spiritual level. You are gaining more spiritual wisdom. That's what healing is. You're growing spiritually. 52. Let's see. I'll read the relationship message because relationship is all over this. It says, you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. Honest redress. That's that throat chakra coming in. Being honest with yourself. Maybe speaking up if this person is still in your life. Letting them know how they hurt you. Wow, this is all just so fitting. The prosperity message says, everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after a pretty shiny thing, you lost sight of long-term sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to loss or failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy. And that's what you're on. You're on a journey to true abundance. Abundant relationships and love. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. Your next card out is humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. That's your advice for this time, is to focus on the lighter side. Find humor. Try not to focus on how things are not working out the way that you would like them to. Try to find ways to be happy in this moment, ways to feel good in this moment, even though you are grieving. You know, it's easy to get stuck into a grief state, especially when that's all we allow ourselves to focus on. So be kind with yourself during this time, whatever you're going through. Surround yourself with gentle, kind people as well. And look for things to laugh about. I feel like you're really being called. If you're in a place where you are grieving and you're not really wanting to do much, watch comedies. That will help to begin to bring you out of your funk. Watch comedies, go to a comedy show. Do things that make you laugh, that take your mind off of the grief, that take your mind off of the pain. Laughing is also like medicine for the throat chakra. I'm going to keep this card here. It says, Magnolia, you will find what you need in the wisdom of your heritage. In the wisdom of your heritage. You may be a religious person. You may be called to you will find what you need in the wisdom of your heritage. That's that 7 energy. You're being called to explore your heritage in some way. I don't know what that is. It could be your religion. It could be, where your people hail from, right? In the wisdom of your heritage. You could be grieving. Okay. Spirit is... They're calling me to share something with you. So, growing up, for me, was a very tumultuous childhood. There is lots of trauma and abuse, physically, emotionally, verbally. And no matter how much we think that we have moved past certain things that have happened in our past, they still have a way of latching on to us, holding on to us. And we might think that we've moved on. We, may not even think about it anymore. Yes, it was this card. This card was talking about, it was this card talking about, let me pull it out. 29. Holding on to unprocessed grief. That's what it said. It could be something from your past that is blocking you from being able to have the relationships that you seek now, that has blocked your throat chakra. And you're being called to go within with that 7. Reflect on your life. Reflect on your experiences. You may be depressed, anxious, just always feeling unsafe in relationships maybe, and you don't understand why. And it's because of something that happened in your past. And that is what is blocking you. You might just feel sad and not fully understand it. It's because of something that is still holding on to you from your past. You might be interested in doing some cord cutting exercises. I think there are some on YouTube that you can find. You might be interested in going to someone who does cord cutting. And you might even know what this incident was from your past. Actually, thank you, Spirit. That's the communication that will be coming into you, or one of the communications that's coming into you. It's not going to be the only communication. There will be some sort of remembrance through your clairaudient abilities. You have them, whether you realize it or not. That's clear hearing. There will be some sort of remembrance of some incident that happened in your past. It may already be coming up in your mind. Maybe it's come up recently and you've been like, why am I thinking about that? Like, that's old news. I'm over that. But it comes up for you to heal it, because whatever that was, that is what has blocked your throat chakra. That is what has made it difficult for you to have the proper communication that you need within relationships. And once you allow that memory to come up, it could be you just remembering, it could be someone being like, remember when this happened? It could come to you in a dream. But whatever this is, when it comes up, it is coming up so that you can process your grief of it and heal it. There's 5 stages of grief, right? I'm trying to think of them now. There's denial. Actually, I can't even think of them. You might want to look up the 5 stages of grief, because that will be like your blueprint, your template of what you need to go through in order to heal this blocked throat chakra. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. I was really like, what are you trying to tell me there? Let's see if there's any more messages that want to come out for you. Pile 1. Forget me not is your last card. Always remain true to your intentions. What this is telling me is that you know who you are. You know what it is that you want to experience in life. You know who you want to be. You know the types of relationships that you want to have, want to experience. Remain true to that. No matter how much you've been hurt in the past, no matter how much grief you have to work through still. Keep your eye on your goal. Keep your eye on the prize. And as I look up, as I'm saying that, there's 2 eagles soaring up in the sky. That's so beautiful. That tells me that you are, first off, you're needing to look at things from a higher perspective, from a wider point of view, from a wider lens. Maybe there's something in your past that happened where you still hold on to anger or resentment or whatever low vibe energy, right? And you're holding on to those things. You still feel that energy, the low vibe energy, because you're not looking at the incident, the situation from a higher perspective. Maybe putting yourself in the other person's shoes, maybe looking back at this other person's past even to understand why they are the way that they are now, why they would have done something that would have hurt you. That was a big one for me, and I was actually just talking to a friend about my soul tribe friend, right, that I said I just met last night. We were talking about this last night. Hurt people hurt people. People who hurt us, right, they do so because they've already been hurt in their past and they haven't done the work to grieve and release that. And so they do things, projecting it onto us, projecting it onto you, pile 1, I feel like, without fully realizing what they are doing, how it is affecting you. They just know that they are hurting and they want to get it out. Maybe someone communicated something to you that hurt you. I feel like what Spirit is trying to tell you is that it's time to let that go. Because although it feels very personal, it feels like it's about us, it's not about us. It's about them. It's about what they are going through, what they experienced. And it doesn't make it okay that they treated you poorly. But it helps us to be able to heal that, to grieve it, and come to terms with it so we can release it and move on and no longer be, I feel like, in bondage to that pain, to that energy. So remember who you are, pile 1. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let people, situations that have not met your expectations hold you back from your true intentions. And the final, your bottom of the deck energy is Phrygia. I think that's what it is. It says, this will all be worthwhile. So that's your closing message, right? It's all about your hidden blessings. It will all be worthwhile. What you have experienced, what you are going through, it will all be worthwhile. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So pile one, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. If this video resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I love you so very much. Goodbye. Hello, pile two. If you chose this wish card, these will be your messages. I was really trying to make these messages shorter because my videos tend to go so long, but I don't think that's working out. Oh well. Your wish card says, a wish motivates the heart's desire, keeping hope and faith alive. And when this card fell out, I received, what is that Disney song? It's like, a dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. So I feel like there's some sort of wish that you made, some sort of dream you've had on your heart. It's about to come through for you. How soon? I don't know. But whatever you're experiencing right now, that's putting you into alignment with this wish. You're being called to keep faith alive, to not give up. To not give up dreaming. Let's see. Your next... Oh, I put those upside down. Okay, your next oracle card, it says, nurture. Archangel Gabriel, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. You may be a parent and feel as though your wishes cannot come true yet because you have children to care for. Know that having children to care for, first off, you caring for them and giving them love and nurturing is also healing your own inner child. And you doing that is what's going to help this wish come in. That's your hidden blessing. If you are a parent, if you work with children in any way, your hidden blessing is that as you are nurturing others, nurturing these children, you're also nurturing and healing yourself. And in doing so, that allows for some wish to come through. What are you wishing for? Are you wishing for love, romance, friendships? Next card out says, wow, indigo and crystal children. Archangel Metatron, you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Wow. Maybe your wish is to help children, to help others who feel different, to help others who feel as though no one gets them. As I look up, there is a rainbow in the sky. It was not there a second ago. You're being called to follow your rainbow. And like this video says, hidden blessings, right? There will be some pot of gold, some hidden blessing at the end of whatever rainbow you are currently riding. Just take care of yourself. I feel like you're being especially called for self-care right now. Love yourself. Enjoy yourself for who you are. Accept yourself for who you are. No matter how different you feel, no matter how out of place you feel. But also, if you are around children, help them to do the same. often the love and nurturing that we give to others is exactly what we need as well. You might be someone who overgives of yourself, who is constantly there for others, but it's hard for you to take the time and show up for yourself. You're really being called to pour back into your own cup right now. You might be feeling drained and burnt out, very emotional. If you are, it is especially important for you to pour back into your own cup. Focus on your self-care. Do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you feel happy. Take care of your body. Take care of your health. Your next card out is Miracles. 42 reduces to a 6. The 6, so 6 is for me always, they remind me to control my thoughts, to control my mind, not to let my mind control me. You may be, feeling a bit negative about something, feeling negative about some manifestation that you've been trying to bring in, maybe feeling as though it will never come in, feeling as though, why even bother? Don't think like that. Control your thoughts. You might be going through a hard time right now, but everything happens for a reason. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. And you have some miracles on the way to you. 42. You have some big miracles on the way to you. Let's read that card. It says, you claim you want miracles, but do you take an I'll believe it when I see it approach? What if you will see it after you believe it? Believe that you deserve to be, do, have the world you want for yourself. You can be your true self, do what awakens your soul, and have your desires. This is life's miracle. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. Goddess declaration, my life is full of miracles. You're being called to notice the little miracles within your life. Once again, you may have children. You could be pregnant, unexpectedly pregnant. And if you are, no, I understand that. Know that everything will be okay. Know that it's a miracle. It might be hard, right? Especially if you are doing it on your own, if it was unplanned. But there will be, like I said, hidden blessings that you will soon realize. There are miracles coming your way. Whether or not you have children or are pregnant, there are miracles coming your way, pile 2. You have wish and miracles. Stay the course. Take care of yourself. Control your mind. The energy that you put out, right? If you're thinking negatively, if you're thinking that something will never work out for you, that's just going to delay your miracle. It's going to delay your manifestation. So remind yourself that each day, each moment, whatever it is that you're experiencing in this moment, it's just taking you one step closer to your miracle. Believe, have faith that it's coming in because it's on its way. Also, I was just reminded, as I was shuffling the cards, I was told that pile 2 will also have messages in pile 3. I haven't even filmed it yet, so I don't know what that is. But if you were having a hard time choosing, or if you are drawn to go watch pile 3 as well, I suggest you do it. Your next card out is guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. I should have seen that with all the children here. But, it's about creation, the womb. There's some sort of block around your sacral chakra, and it has to do with guilt. It could be guilt that a parent placed on you, particularly a mother or mother figure. It could be, I'm really being taken back to an unplanned pregnancy. So I know that that's probably just for one person who will click on this video. All right, if it's not for you, don't worry about it. Release the guilt around it. If you've already had children and you feel guilty for whatever reason, maybe that like you feel that you're not providing them with as much as you should be providing them with, or you're a single parent and doing it on your own and you feel guilty that they don't have that second parent, it's time to release that guilt. It's not assisting with your soul's growth. It's actually hindering you. If you have children, know that all they need is your acceptance and your love. Yes, I mean, that's not all we need in life, but they will be okay. They will be okay as long as they know that they are accepted by you and that they are loved and that you will always be there to nurture and support them. Whatever guilt, though, whether you have children or not, it's blocking your sacral chakra. So you may want to look up sacral chakra healing meditations here on YouTube. That will help you in bringing in this wish fulfillment, bringing in these miracles. Once you heal whatever it is that's here, that's when your miracles and your wish will be able to come through. But what you're going through right now, whatever it is that you're going through right now, that journey is required in order for you to manifest this manifestation that you have on your heart, this wish that you have on your heart. And I do feel like as well that you may be an indigo or crystal child yourself, or one of your children or multiple children are. Next card out is Chopwood in reverse, 42. Look, you have two 42s. Two 42s. Really control your mind. Don't let the negativity bring you down. Don't let it make you stall out and give up. Keep pushing. You're almost there. Almost there. 42 in reverse. It says, are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your creations. You have to get out of the chair to make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream becomes reality only after you have begun to take incremental steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 steps towards you. That's the stalled energy that I was feeling with this guilt card. You might just feel guilty that you haven't taken any steps to get to this wish or manifestation yet, that you're not taking enough steps, that that maybe you are devoting so much time and need to devote so much time to taking care of children that you feel as though you're not able to do what you need in order to make this wish, these miracles come in for yourself. You might be drawn to Frozen 2. I was given the image of Anna after she thinks she's lost Elsa, and she sings a song about doing the next right thing. It's okay. We all get down on ourselves sometimes. We all beat ourselves up, right? We tell ourselves how we're not working hard enough, or how we won't amount to anything, or whatever it is, right? Just that negative thinking the low vibe thinking that we do to ourselves. You're being called to not do that to yourself. Not to not beat yourself up. Just focus on the next step that you can take to get to where it is that you want to go. And when you get that ball rolling, that is when the universe can step in and put you into alignment to make miracles happen for you, to add more momentum to that rolling ball, to get you closer to this wish. You know, we have to co-create with the universe. We can't just wish and think that it's going to magically appear. Sometimes it happens, but typically we have to do something to make it happen, right? You can't expect to win the lottery without ever going to buy a lottery ticket. So what can you do? What are you trying to manifest, and what can you do today to make it happen? I feel like if you haven't been doing much, or maybe you've been working harder, not smarter, maybe you feel like you've been doing all that you can without any results, it's because of this blocked sacral chakra. Your creativity is blocked in some way. You might not even know what the next right thing to do is because you are being blocked here. If you are a parent, if you are holding any resentment, if you're feeling guilty because you may be holding resentment about the fact that you have children, about the fact that they require so much care, so much time, so much attention, that you're not able to pour it back into yourself, that is what's blocking you. I just got the tingles as I said that, so someone needed to hear that. Our children come to teach us, to help us heal our own inner children. And once we open up to that, we allow that to happen, that is when we are able to heal our own wounds, to heal our own womb. So whatever you're experiencing right now, whether you have children or not, know that it's happening so that you can unblock this sacral chakra, so that you can unblock your creativity, so that you can receive the information that you need to do the next right thing that will put you in line to receiving this wish and these miracles. Your next card out is Building Blocks, card 28. Reduces to a 10. Whatever you're going through right now is giving you the foundation that you need to have solid foundation to hold this wish, to hold the miracle that's on its way to you. It may seem like things are really chaotic in your life right now, like things just sort of keep falling apart. Know that the only things that are leaving your life or will leave your life are the very things that were creating cracks within your foundation. They're the very things that will not be able to support whatever this wish is that you have on your heart. So allow it to fall away, is what your spirit team wants you to know. Allow whatever is trying to fall out of your life to fall away from it, because it's not going to support the dreams that you have, the dreams that you're meant to experience in this life. All right, pile 2. Whatever you're going through right now, it's helping you to build solid foundations, to give you the character, the strength, the resolve that you will need going forward when this wish comes in. It's giving you the building blocks, the foundation that will be necessary for this wish. That is your hidden blessing. Whatever it is that you've been trying to work towards, it's coming in. Your card out says cornflower. Learn from friendships, old and new. There is something about a past relationship or current relationship that is trying to teach you something. It's trying to teach you something. And I feel like part of what it's trying to teach you is to release guilt. Release beliefs that no longer assist in your soul's growth. It's trying to help you to control your mind, not let it control you. And this 10 here, this 28 reducing to a 10, it tells me that you're at the end of a cycle. And you are actually beginning a new cycle. And you probably don't even realize it. Or maybe you do realize it. But you're ending something in your life. Maybe you're ending this feeling of guilt, ending this blocked sacral chakra. And you're beginning a new cycle, and where you can have that creativity, you can feel that creative energy, that creative flow again, and begin to manifest the miracles that you seek. Your bottom of the deck energy is baby's breath. How fitting. More child references here. Everlasting success is assured if you remain honest and true. Remain honest and true to yourself. Don't let people get you down. Don't let situations get you down. Don't let your wish not being here quite yet get you down. Control your thoughts. Control your mind. Know that what it is that you seek is waiting for you. You just have to begin by doing the next right thing, the next thing that you can do, and then wait for the miracles to present themselves to you, because they will. They will. And once you build that solid foundation, you will have everlasting success. So pile 2, if this video resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you for sharing your energy with me, and thank you so very much for being here. I love you, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this courage card, these will be your messages. And as I was shuffling, I was told that piles 2 and 3 are connected. So if you were torn at all between which one to choose, or if you are just drawn to watch pile 2 as well from me saying this, I suggest you do so. But courage. Courage is the strength to stand up when it's easier to fall down. The orange here is telling me this has to do with your sacral chakra. That I want to say there's some sort of wound in your womb, within that area, within that sacral area, that has maybe diminished your courage, blocked your courage. Made you doubt yourself, doubt your own abilities. Maybe you feel right now like you want to give up on something, like you want to no longer try at something. Maybe There's a dream, there's a wish that you want to go after, but you've been afraid to make it happen. You've lacked the courage in doing so. You're being called to explore that. Whatever you're going through right now is trying to build that. Okay, now I see why it's connected to pile 2 exactly. I saw it the whole time, but even clearly now. Whatever you're going through right now is helping you to build the foundation that you need to be more courageous, to take more risks, to not be afraid of your own creativity, your own power. Because you are a magical, very powerful being. Maybe somewhere along the way, someone knocked you down a few pegs, made you feel a certain way about yourself that, really isn't true. Projected some things onto you that your ego, your mind wanted to take in as the truth. It wasn't. And whatever you're experiencing right now is trying to show you that, is trying to teach you that. It's trying to help you reclaim your power. Because you are very magical. And I feel like you will soon see just how magical you are. I just got the chills as I said that. Your spirit team is just, they're so in awe of you. Oh. I was just taken to Bruce Almighty. That might be a movie that you like. It might be a movie that you should watch. But I was taken to the part where he had just lost the love of his life, played by Jennifer Aniston. And I don't remember the whole movie. I don't know if he was asked, either way, he was making a prayer. He was saying a prayer for her, not to win her back, not to win her heart back, or, for God to get them back together. His prayer was that she would find someone who loved her and who could be there for her, and someone who could see her the way that Jim Carrey's character, Bruce, could see her now. Because after all the BS that they experienced together that led up to their breakup, it was exactly what he needed to finally see her and to love her and appreciate her the way that she needed to be. Maybe you're going through a breakup right now. I don't know. Maybe whatever it is. Spirit, your team wants you. Their wish for you, their prayer for you is that you could see yourself the way that they see you, which is this beautiful, magnanimous, magical, amazing soul. They have so much love for you. So much love for you. Getting the chills the whole time for you, group 3. This is very beautiful. Next card out is Relationship Harmony. Archangel Raquel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Didn't I just say maybe you just experienced a breakup? It may not be a breakup. It could just be, that you're not getting along with someone in your life. Maybe there's lots of arguing. Your angels, your team are here to let you know that they're helping you to resolve these issues. Maybe it's past issues. Maybe past issues of relationships not being in harmony have diminished your courage. Maybe diminished your courage in putting yourself back out there. Diminished your courage in choosing the right partners, choosing people who will actually benefit your soul growth. Maybe these past relationships have made you begin to just doubt yourself in general, right? Look, we have more orange here with this angel. This is all about your sacral chakra. Do some sacral chakra healing meditations. There's lots here on YouTube. Or go get Reiki. The hidden blessing that you don't see is that what you're experiencing right now is giving you the tools, right? Like this wand that you need in order to have relationship harmony in the future. Whether that's within yourself, no longer doubting yourself, questioning your abilities, and also in relationship to other people. Maybe you're lacking courage in actually speaking up, speaking your mind in some relationship, asking for what you need. If that sounds like you, know that that's what this experience, whatever it is that you're going through right now, that's what it's trying to help you to accomplish. To heal that sacral, to know that it's okay to speak up for what you want. It's okay to speak your voice within relationship. You might be a people pleaser and afraid to say things that may hurt someone else, or say things like speaking up for what it is that you want in fear that someone will leave you. That never works. Speaking from experience, it never works. All it does is leave you feeling hurt, leave you feeling resentful, maybe even leaves you feeling guilty that you didn't speak up for yourself. And it creates disharmony within relationships when you're not your true authentic self. Your next card out says, wow, courage again. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Wow. Be courageous. Wow, okay. You might also be interested, pile 3, in watching pile 1. I got the message of possibly being afraid to speak up for what it is that you need. And then here we are. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. We have these 2 cards here that were pointing me to the throat chakra as well. And pile 1 had messages about the throat chakra. So watch it if you feel so called to. I also suggest you do some throat chakra healing meditations. Next card out. Live out loud. 31. Reduces to a 4. 4s are all about stability. Whatever it is that you're experiencing right now is trying to bring in more stability in your life. Let's see what the book says. It says, the way you express yourself won't make everyone happy. What the F? You guys, I'm getting the chills. I'm getting the freaking chills. That's okay. You are not meant to. Living out loud and self-expression look different for everyone. For outgoing extroverts, self-expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and have the louder parts of their personality, and save the louder parts of their personalities for loved ones. Goddess declaration, I am free to express myself fully. Yes, that's what I was just saying, is having the courage to speak up about something. What are you not speaking up on? Pile 3. Whether that's admitting the truth to yourself about something, or asking for your needs to be met within a relationship, a friendship, even work. How are you not showing up for yourself? I think that's the main question. How are you not showing up for yourself? How are you giving your power away? What are you holding yourself back from saying? You holding yourself back is what is creating any relationship disharmony. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself and ask for what you want. If someone chooses to leave your life because you did that, that means they were never for you. Let them fall away. Clear that space. Doesn't mean that it won't hurt. Doesn't mean that it won't be painful. But make that space. Because once you make that space, you allow for something even better to come in. Something that is more stable. Something that feels safe, that feels secure. I keep talking like this is in terms of relationships. But yes, it could be a romantic relationship. It could be friendship. It could be the relationship to family members or the relationship that you have with the job. Apply it to your situation as it fits. Be courageous. Don't be afraid to ask for what you need, to live out loud, to allow yourself to be seen and heard. Your next card out is Treasure Island, card 9. Your treasure's coming in. Your wish is coming in. It might take a long time because it's on this freaking turtle's back. But it's coming in sooner than you expect. You have a 9. The 9 comes before the final, right? You're almost there. Let's see what this has to say for you. Card 9, relationship message. Your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need, but you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves and each other. Now is a time of discovery. It's as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. That's for those of you who are within relationship, whether that's romantic, friendship, family, or with career. Prosperity message says, at this time, you can be confident that success is yours. Your ideas are all hitting the mark, and you will see evidence of the seeds of prosperity you planted in the past. The appearance of this card in a reading indicates that your dreams and aspirations align with concrete signs of prosperity in the world of form. This is a very auspicious and fortunate time for business. Creative projects will flourish as inspiration strikes. That's that sacral chakra clearing up. As you clear that up, inspiration will strike. Share your wealth with others too. Generosity and gratitude should lead you now. Your next card out is Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Find balance within whatever situation you're dealing with right now. Wow, I just even realized harmony. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and relationship harmony. Wow. Don't judge yourself for your wants, your needs. Don't judge yourself or your partner, even your friend, your family member, for their wants, their needs. How can you bring harmony and balance into this situation? It's going to take courage on your part to help bring things back into balance. But when you allow yourself to do that, you get to see these treasures come in. You get to see the prosperity begin to take form. Maybe you are, like I said in the beginning, maybe there is a relationship in which you guys are arguing and fighting a lot right now. It doesn't mean that it's over. Someone could have walked out at some point. If you're taking a break from someone, if you are on a timeout from someone, that gives you both the space that you need in order to see each other with fresh eyes. It gives you, getting the chills, it gives you this break, this timeout, if you are on one. Maybe just exactly what you need, what the other person needs even, to really come back to what is important. And what is important is love. What is important is having those people within our lives that accept us for who we are, that commit to us for who we are, who are willing to see it through the tough times and always come back to each other, right? Stay focused on love. You may be mad at someone right now and not want to have something to do with someone. Bring love back into the situation. Sweet Pea is your card. Someone here might be called Sweet Pea. The comfort of good company heals old hurts. Wow, relationship harmony. If someone does fall away from your life and stay out of your life, it's because they need it to go so that you can make room for something much better, like I said before. And being in good company, right, where you feel stable, safe, secure, seen, heard, will heal wounds from past relationships that were not meant for you, that were just meant to come and teach you the lessons, give you the tools, like I said before, that you will need in order to take into the future, to put yourself out there again, to try again, to teach you to speak up for yourself, to teach you to not be a people pleaser, to teach you what it is that you are willing to accept and not accept within relationships. Whatever it is for you, apply it to your situation. You have harmonious relationships coming into your life. That's this treasure that's coming into you. So whether that's the rekindling of a current relationship, making it stronger, or new ones coming in, that's the hidden blessing that's waiting for you to reach out and grab, to be open to receiving. Try to get one more card for you. You might want to go dance. Doesn't mean you have to go out to a club. You can just put on music in your own home and just freestyle it. I feel like dancing is a message that will help you to, first off, is very healthy. It's healthy emotionally. It's healthy physically. It's a good exercise. Dance. You're being called to dance it out. To enjoy it. Find some enjoyment. Right? You know, if you're feeling emotional and crying, dance it out. Cry while you're doing it. I've done that before. Dance until it's hard to breathe. Release all of that energy. If you just need to pick me up and need to feel good, dance. Get lost. Okay, Spirit. They just sent me Eminem. You gotta lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow, 'cause opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Yo. Hell, maybe you need to turn on that song. I don't know. That's what they gave me. Dance it out. Your last card says, Chrysanthemum, be here always with willing hands and heart. Stay in the moment. Stay in the present. Don't get swept up in that argument that you had with someone, the words that were said, the feelings that were felt. Don't hold on to the past. If this is a relationship that is trying to rekindle itself, trying to work itself out, if this is someone from the past coming back, don't live in that old hurt. Take the lessons from it, take the tools from it, and leave the rest of that ish in the past. Be here now with willing hands and heart. Bottom of the deck energy is Magnolia. You will find what you need in the wisdom of your heritage. I believe this also showed itself in pile 1. So once again, if you're so drawn to do so, please go watch pile 1. What this is telling me is that there is something in your past experiences that you had. Could be childhood, could be your upbringing, right? Could be a mother figure, where the way you were treated, the way that you were brought up, I just heard be seen, not heard sort of thing. A lot of families sort of have that mentality that kids should be seen and not heard. Maybe that is what has put a dampen on your courage, made you afraid to speak up for your needs, your wants. Maybe you tried to do that as a child and you were punished for it, reprimanded for it. It's time to let that go. Not saying that you've just been sitting here thinking about it. You might not even fully remember, but your ego remembers. Your ego took that moment in your life, that time, those experiences in your life, and it built a wall to try to protect you, so you never had to feel hurt, never had to feel unsafe, unseen, unheard again. Because that's just what our egos do. It tries to protect us, but it doesn't realize that in the end, it's actually holding us back and hurting us more. That's how beautiful the mind is, right? It does these things, but at the same time, once we recognize it, we can also rewire it. We can learn to be different. And I feel like that's what you're being called to do now. Just because someone hurt you in the past, just because someone made you feel small, does not mean that that is who you are. And whatever you're going through right now, it's helping you to build your courage, build your confidence, take back your power, to realize that you are not small, that you are a magical effing being, a beautiful, beautiful soul that deserves to be loved, that deserves to be heard. And this moment in time, it's helping you to see yourself the way that Spirit sees you. For this beautiful magician, this beautiful creator that you are. And as you begin to see that within yourself, that is when this relationship harmony will come in. So, pile 3. If this video resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful energy with me. Stay strong, stay courageous. You are almost there. Almost there. Don't be afraid to live out loud. I look forward to seeing you again soon. I love you so much. Goodbye. Hey, Pile 4. If you chose this meditation card, these will be your messages. It says, meditation will transport you to a place of bliss at any desired time of day. So right away, you're being called to meditate more, to take time out, to create moments of bliss for yourself, to help you get through whatever it is that you are currently experiencing. Also, whatever it is, it's trying to strengthen your heart chakra. So your heart chakra may be a bit blocked right now. I suggest you do some heart chakra meditations. But also, in these moments when you meditate, I feel like things will be made clearer to you with this crystal ball. You may receive some guidance from your angel team, through your intuition. It just may help you to look at things from a bigger picture point of view. So that whatever is happening right now, right now in your peripheral, doesn't seem so major. You're being called to meditate more. See what the rest of your cards have to say. Patience with more green. Archangel Jovial, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Meditate. Maybe you are stressing that something is taking longer than you would like it to. Whatever you're going through right now, it is teaching you patience. Because like they always say, good things take time, right? Things that are worth having take time. This whole experience that you're going through is helping you to learn patience so that you can manifest your desires better. You're being called to meditate. Yes, okay. You're being called to meditate because always putting pressure and this energy of when is it going to happen? It's taking forever, that sort of energy. It stalls your manifestations. So you're being called to take your focus off of it, to zoom out, look at things from that wider perspective so that you're not putting so much pressure on it. What does it say? A watched pot does not boil faster, right? I think that's what the phrase is. That's your message. Take your eyes off of this one goal. Take your eyes off of trying to force it to come in sooner than it's meant to. Because if you get it sooner than it's meant to be here, you might not be ready to fully handle it. It might not be exactly what it is that you want. Good things take time. And work on that heart chakra. Your next card out is Soul Forgiveness, 28. That's a beautiful card. I've never even seen this card before. Soul forgiveness, 28. That 28 reduces to a 10, which tells me that you are at the end of something and beginning a new cycle, or ending one cycle and beginning a new one. That's why this patience card was saying your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. You're at that end. It's the end game. It's the end game. And it's about to happen for you. But the more that you focus on it, the more that you put pressure on it, the slower it will seem to take. The slower it will seem to, the longer it will seem to take. The longer it may take, because it's like you're creating resistance by all of the energy that you're putting into it and not just allowing yourself to be patient. Let's see what 28 says here. It says, you can't rush forgiveness. That's that rushing again. You have to feel it to heal it. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel the pain, hurt, grief, rage, and despair. Okay. Spirit kept wanting me to tell you to go also check out pile 1 if you felt so drawn to do so. I was trying not to do that. But once again, they just gave me another sign. Grief. Grief came up in pile 1. So if you're so called to, please go watch pile 1 as well. Take time with your heart. Forgiveness is a higher vibration frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. You start to see everything through victim-colored glasses, but forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. Start with self-forgiveness. Say out loud, I forgive myself with love. Goddess declaration, I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. You're trying to spiritually bypass some sort of grief that has been on your heart. That's why we were getting that heart chakra coming through. There's something there that still needs to be healed. And that's why whatever it is that you're waiting for, seeking, that's why it has not fully manifested. But once you heal this hurt that's on your heart, your ships will come in. Whether that's the love that you're seeking within relationships, could be romantic, friendship, it could be the job that you're seeking that pays you the money, or the business that you want to take off the ground, whatever it is. There's something within your heart space that is blocking you from that. That no matter how much you work, no matter how much energy you put into trying to build something, to create something, it's not going to make a difference. My suitcases just fell over. Okay. The suitcases falling over were your sign that it's time to go. It's time to leave whatever this grief is behind. But in order to do that, you can't just spiritually bypass it. You have to go through it. You have to experience those 5 stages of grief so that you can heal it and move on once and for all. Because if you don't, it will just keep coming back around, popping up, throwing you off track, hindering your progress in whatever it is that you're trying to make progress in. The guidance of this soul forgiveness card says, who do you need to forgive? Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. Keep that in mind, pile 4. Your next card out is purpose. I know what I am here to do. You may feel that, like I said, you might be trying to build some sort of business or make something happen. Well, definitely you're trying to make something happen. I just don't know what it is. You'll have to apply it to your situation. There's something that I feel spiritually, intuitively, you know that you're meant to accomplish in this life. You know you're meant to do. You have this deep inner knowing about something you're meant to experience or accomplish. You know it's your purpose. But at the same time, you could almost be sort of confused about what your purpose is because you keep trying to work towards something that seems to not happen. It's not happening because of this blocked heart chakra, because there's something that is still in your energy that needs to be healed, that needs to be resolved. Some forgiveness that needs to be given, whether that is to yourself or to someone else. But I also feel like when you heal this heart chakra, when you go in and you do these meditations and clear your mind, maybe do forgiveness meditations even, your purpose will be made clear to you. It will become clearer. You might not have the full picture. I don't think we ever get the full picture, but it will be made clearer. You will begin to understand why things have not happened by now, why they haven't happened already, why you needed to go through this healing first in order to step into this purpose fully. Your next card out, wow, regeneration, card 46. You're regenerating right now. You are about to be that phoenix rising from the ashes once you heal your heart. 46, another 10. You're at the end of a cycle. You're right there. Keep going. Keep doing that work. Take time out to get quiet, to quiet your mind, to go within. Search for what you are missing. You may think that you're not holding any resentment towards anything, but it's in there somewhere. There's forgiveness somewhere in there that needs to be given. 2 10s. Amazing. Amazing. You are closing out one cycle and you're about to jump into a new one. Your hidden blessing right now that you're not realizing is that you're coming into your purpose, whether or not you know what that is already or not. You're about to step into your purpose is your hidden blessing. I feel like you are someone who's been wondering, what is my purpose? When will I be able to step into it? When will I be successful in it? If you've already been working towards it, right? It's about to come. That is your hidden blessing in whatever it is that you're experiencing right now. It's helping you to heal your heart space so that you can step into your purpose. Wow. I'm getting the chills for you. It's very, very powerful, potent energy. You have a very big purpose. And you had to go through some things that require forgiveness, require you being patient with yourself and with others in order for you to step into this purpose, to be successful in it, to discover it, wherever you are on that spectrum. 46. Relationship message says, the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. I feel like I have to sneeze. Whew. See if I can make it through this. Prosperity message says, what happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then, once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start, a more powerful version. Didn't I just say very powerful and potent energy, purpose that you have? Oof, getting the chills again. A more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past, because you really are experiencing a rebirth. So strong, such strong energy I am getting from you, pile 4. You are becoming that phoenix rising from the ashes. Any pain, any heartache, any loss, death, rebirths, or deaths, it is transforming you, building you anew, making you better, stronger, faster, I don't know, more beautiful, more abundant. Like the freaking, what is it, the Bionic Man? That's a hidden blessing that you don't see. Be patient with yourself during this time. Be so gentle with yourself during this time. You're alchemizing, you're transmuting whatever these ashes, the fire, the destruction, whatever that was, you are in this process of turning it into something so much more beautiful, something lasting, whether that is within your character of who you are, whether that's in terms of your career, your finances, relationships in your life. Whatever it is that you have experienced or are experiencing, it's bringing so much beauty into you. You just have to be patient in receiving that. Your first card out is Gardenia. Listen to the divine whispers stirring in your heart. The only way to listen to them is to meditate. The only way. Meditate. Another card of meditation right there. And then, oh look, sunflower. One of my favorite flowers. Practice courage each day. You may be drawn to watch pile 3 as well. They had courage cards. I feel like the courage that you are being called to practice each day is finding stillness. Going within, finding that forgiveness, allowing forgiveness to come in. That's the courage, actually, right? It's really hard to forgive ourselves sometimes when we make bad or what we feel are bad choices with people, jobs, relationships. Sometimes we beat ourselves up, right? We don't allow ourselves to forgive ourselves for putting ourselves into those situations, for not speaking up for ourselves, and I don't know, whatever it is, we beat ourselves up all the time. It's human nature. Practice courage in letting that go. Practice courage in letting the pain go. Whatever pain you are experiencing. Wherever forgiveness needs to be had, that is where the pain is that you need to let go. Your final card out is Rose. You are divinely loved and protected with grace. You are being protected. You are protected on this journey, wherever you are at. And then your bottom of the deck energy is Barania. Do not fear or doubt the new paths ahead. Don't fear or doubt it. You're coming into some beautiful things. You're coming into beautiful purpose. Don't doubt it because it's taking longer than you would like. Don't doubt it because you haven't seen the manifestation yet. It's on its way. You're at the end of a cycle and you are about to begin a new one. So stay strong, be courageous, take time out to quiet your mind and to meditate. Pile 4. If these messages resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for sharing your lovely energy with me, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. I love you so much. Goodbye.